Okay, hello, everyone. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Saturday. Today is November the 5th. For everybody who's in the UK, this is a happy Guy Fawkes night. So remember the 5th of November, all to do with the gunpowder plot, which was to blow up the Houses of Parliament. And the celebration in the UK is of fireworks and bonfires. So all over the UK today, there's going to be firework displays and bonfires to commemorate the gunpowder plot with Guy Fawkes. So happy Guy Fawkes Day for everyone who's in the UK today. But in other news, here we are, week in review for OnPassive. And wow, what a week we have had. I keep saying it, at the moment, things are moving fast. And again, so much has happened just in 7 days. It's almost quite incredible, really, what is happening at the moment as far as OnPassive is concerned. And it's almost hard to keep up with everything that is going on. You know, if I remember back to the days of waiting in anticipation for the new website that we had every Monday, remember those days? Now look at us, can't even keep up with anything. So obviously, if you hang around, guys, I'll give everybody a shout out at the end of the week in review. So let's get started with this week in OnPassive land. So we started off with Monday, and we saw our CEO, Ashma Farah. In fact, he was on quite a few things over last weekend as well. And with the bits and pieces that go on at the weekend. But Monday came, we had another new website on target as far as we normally do, nice and early as well, with the new link in the back office as well. And then on Monday, we had the Monday Fun Day, if you remember as well, with myself and Jane. And was Chris on this week? Yeah, with Chris Johnson as well. He came on, so that was great fun as well. And then on Tuesday, we had news that there was going to be another corporate webinar on Thursday. So that came out really early, a lot earlier than normal for that as well. We also had the OChat Pros that was going on as well. Wednesday came, and we had 360. We also had what else do we have on Wednesday? Tuesday night was Oh Bless as well, which was fantastic. Obviously, Rob Lynn, they have been doing their nightly show every night at 12. That's all been going on as well. Then we had Thursday. Now, again, the webinar on Thursday with our CEO, Ashmi Farah, and corporate was at 12 noon for Eastern time. And this is to incorporate, which I think is probably going to be a more regular spot so that we can have the Dubai office and also Hyderabad there at a reasonable hour. Remember, there is quite a big time difference for Hyderabad, and to continually ask the staff there to stay into the early hours is really not, it's not really acceptable when they put so much time and effort into what they have already done as far as OnPassive is concerned. And anyway, the corporate webinar, wow, didn't disappoint at all, did it? You know, we got some great information. We were shown a working view of OConnect, and if you were not blown away by what we saw with OConnect, then really I don't know what you're doing here, to be honest. You know, the features that are there in OConnect compared to what we have with other media platforms, it just doesn't compare at all. And weren't we blown away by the O Media department once again? Dr. Sahar as well. She was absolutely amazing. She's going to be the head and forefront, the visual. What a dynamic personality she is. She's a straight talker, vibrant, knowledgeable, intelligent, and she is going to be a superstar as far as the face of the O Media department is concerned, and also for the media part of OnPassive as well. We were given some great news from O Media about a weekly newsletter that's going to be coming out, keeping us up to date with what's happening, and also the different departments which O Media are going to be looking at or looking over. Oconnect, not Oconnect, sorry, Academy, OnJoy. We were shown what OnJoy is going to be doing, how that's going to work out, the three categories of it, what the theory behind OnJoy is going to be, and also how it's going to be rolled out, which is going to be towards the back end of the third quarter of next year. We were also introduced to Mr. Tarak as well. He is, as far as intelligence is concerned, I've probably never come across anybody who's got so many MBAs, degrees, professor of this, author, 17 books, worked in 56 different countries for governments, heads of states, officials, business. I mean, the list went on and on and on, really, about this guy, of what he has already achieved. And now we have him working for us 24/7. He's a strategist. He knows business extremely well, and he's a forecaster of trends. This gives us a fantastic edge, guys, as far as OnPassive is concerned, because when you can be ahead of the curve, whether that curve is going up or that curve is going down, then you are in a much better financial position as a business is concerned, because you have preempted already what is going to happen. And whenever you are doing business, having this foresight makes a lot of difference. And when I was in business, I used to take forecasts on a weekly, monthly, and 3-monthly basis to build up this picture of what trends are happening, so that you can be proactive in your business to interpret what these trends are doing and do something about it. If you wait for it to happen, then it is too late. Okay, so having this guy on board with us is a game changer in its own right. He's also going to have a big input into Academy as well for courses, because of his profession, because of his qualifications. He'll be able to do that for Academy for other people as well. So that was absolutely fantastic. It was also good to hear from Dr. Sahar as well about how she's interpreting the direction of OnPassive. And I've been saying now for at least 3 weeks that I've felt a shift in OnPassive as far as imagery is concerned, as far as the direction they want to go as a business. And we are obviously part of that, and we need to act in the appropriate manner to go to the next phase. And we certainly are in this next phase now, guys. There's no shadow of doubt about it. Monday of last week was the last day of that pending founder position. I can't believe I'm still getting people this morning asking me if they can have a pending founder position. Obviously, these people are not plugged in, are they? Jerry Nix, thank you so much for your super sticker. And also, Jerry, thank you for your email that I received off you today as well. Sorry, I haven't replied to you as of yet. A little bit busy this weekend. I'm helping out on a Christmas fair here in Gloucester Docks, so my time is a little bit limited. So that was Thursday. Also, please, guys, bear in mind the words that we are allowed to use, terminology of OnPassive. very important now, more than ever, that if you have videos or you have done lives and they are out there on social media, whether it be YouTube or Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, wherever it may be, and you have talked about money in any way, or you've talked out about percentages, forecasts, projections, any of these types of wording and terminology within OnPassive, please take them down, okay? Because it is not good for the image we are wanting to portray out there about OnPassive, okay? So do your bit. And also, Dr. Sahar, she also said about this that she's quite adapted to fighting fires from external people, businesses, and all the rest of it. She's very versed to doing that. But what she's not used to, and she found almost a little bit astounding, and she was quite shocked by it, that she's having to fight fires from internal. Ernest Martinez, thank you for your super sticker. It's very kind of you. And she's absolutely right. We, as OnPassivians, ambassadors of this company, should look after not only our founders' position, but we should also make sure that other people are not jeopardizing our situation by telling untruths, by not doing the right OnPassive thing. So this takes a lot of responsibility, okay, for us to monitor it, to report it. And I encourage every single person that if you do come across something that goes against the OnPassive guidelines, report it to your sponsor, report it to a leader, or in fact to the legal department in OnPassive, which is 2 addresses: legal@ofounders.net or legal@onpassive.com. Either of those, okay, and obviously they will then sort it out for you. But it is time that we took responsibility and make sure that people are adhering to what the rules are at the end of the day. If these founders end up losing their positions because of their stupidity, then that's on them. But we need to do our part as well and monitor where we can what is going on to make everyone else's life a lot easier. These guys within Omedia and other company positions need to be focusing on other things rather than these things which we're talking about now. Then on Friday, we did the recap, and the notes are in the back office. Once again, thank you to Peter Surur, Janet Butler, Daryl Cook, and Dan Street for their excellent notes. Also, big thanks again, once again, keep saying it. Gina Lever, what a superstar you were on the corporate webinar. And then on Friday, we had the third part 1 in the daytime of the webinar about what you guys thought of it. And then come Friday night live on the evening for the other time zone, it was part 2. What happened on last night? Yes, Ash Mufareh turned up on Friday Night Live. Now, I haven't seen the recording yet or know what's going on there, but I have heard on the grapevine that, again, there was some big bombs dropped. And if you have time, it is the longest webinar to date that Ash Mufareh has been on. 7 hours. Guys, 7 hours. This is a CEO of a multi-billion-dollar company who spends that amount of time with the foundership. And why do you think he does that? You know, have you ever wondered why he does stay for such a long period of time? Well, he does it because he enjoys the company of his foundership, of the founders. He feels very at ease, very comfortable being among like-minded people that he calls his family. And it's his social scene as well. And this is where he likes to relax, to get away from corporate OnPassive, to get away from the day-to-day stresses that are involved with him. I know for a fact that last week, when he had the lawyers and government officials meeting him at the beginning of the week, it was a very, very stressful time for him. And, you know, he needs to have a bit of an outside chill down, chillax time. And this is why he turns to the founders for that, to be able to relax, chat, you know, bounce off ideas, have a bit of a brainstorming session. Because at the end of the day, you know, we as founders, we have been told from day one that part of our job, I suppose, is to have ideas, to gauge what the company is doing with the feedback. You know, this is all part and parcel of what the founders do in OnPassive. And it's great to see him spending time with us at the end of the day. Many of us know Ash Mufareh, and for those of you who don't, you will get to know Ash Mufareh as a genuine, heartwarming guy that has the founders' best interest at heart. And there's not many CEOs around in business that have that that way about them, that they want the best for the founders. Remember, if you go to most brick and mortar companies or most businesses out there at the moment, there is only one thing that drives them and one thing that they are interested in, and that is the bottom line, the profit margin, how much they can make. Whereas the drive for OnPassive is completely the opposite. It's about what we can do to help, what we can do to give value, what we can give back to people, rather than how much money we can make. But as our CEO has said on many, many occasions, value equals profit. At the end of the day, you give somebody the value and they will want to have that product. So turning that business idea completely upside down is actually of benefit, not only to the company, but certainly to the consumer at the end of the day, because they are much happier paying for something they are getting more of, rather than paying more for something they are getting less of. And it just makes completely more economic sense to the consumer. I mean, when you go shopping on a normal basis and you see a 2-for-1, what do? You buy it because it's better value for money for you as the consumer. You know, OnPassive is no different. We are going to be giving something that is better, cheaper, and is of better value to the customer. So that's about it for the week in review as far as what's happened. We are now really are moving into where we're going to be. There's a lot of adverts kicking about at the moment through beIN Sports. They're starting to rack it up now for the World Cup coming on the 20th of November. And already they are showing us as one of the live sponsors that is going to be part of the FIFA World Cup campaign as far as beIN Sports is concerned. We haven't even asked them to do that. This is something that beIN Sports are doing already prior to it. We do know that when the campaign starts on the 20th of November, that we have a 3-pronged attack as far as the advertising campaign is concerned. It's 3 phases. The first week is going to be, or the first phase is going to be exposure of the OnPassive business, what it's all about. The second part is going to be on the free products, and the third part is going to be on the paid products. But what happens to us as founders prior to that? Yep, we have to transition from the founders back office that we are now over to the OBS, the OnPassive Business Solution Platform, back office, in other words. And that means we will have to be activating our accounts. And I'm sure probably next week, all being well. It's my opinion that we will be having information about this. So we're on track, guys. Everything is scheduled. Everything is well on the way now. All we have to do is do our part. And our part is making sure that your accounts are in order, the emails are correct, the phone numbers are right, the names on the account are correct, etc. So when we transition over, you personally don't have any glitches. Okay. Satya, thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. Satya here, he converts the blogs on OnPassive website into a video. I put them on this channel. Also, please, if you do like them, pop over to his channel and subscribe to that as well. So that's about it for me. I expect there's some bleary-eyed people out there at the moment who stayed on the whole time on the Friday Night Live, well into early hours at the morning, 4 o'clock. And then for those of you that made it onto Rob and Lynn afterwards, congratulations. I think Jane popped onto it, but I couldn't because I was already helping out on a market. But congratulations to you guys. Elsie Patch is saying she was so tired this morning, and I bet there was a lot there. So we'll say a few hellos. I do believe that Marty is doing a live today at the top of the hour. If he is, let's pop over there and support him. I do know that Milo is doing his today. I can't remember the time of it. Somebody can put it in the chat. But I think that is, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. 2 p.m. Eastern. That is 2 p.m. Thank you so much, Jean, for putting that in there. So let's pop over and support him today as well. Tomorrow, there is the OnPassive Heroes on the night time as well. And then that's it for another week. Back into another week in OnPassive land. Moving fast. And we really need to make sure that we are plugged in all the way. So I'm going to say a few hellos and then we're going to pop off. We'll stop with Rob Gorman's feeling everyone's pain, staying up. We got John Berea, you're here as well, and Kushu Pegu, Gift of OnPassive, and M. Kaylee, Robert Tantillo, Satcha V, Casey Zevenberger, and O Connect Marco Figuera. Hello to you. And Comfort Gegan. I've probably completely annihilated that. Roy McPhail, you're here. Sexadid Islam, John Barelia, Peter Dutko, and Elsie Patch. Ayan Radu, Barjesh, Kaylee, David Schweitzer, you're in here as well. We've also got the lovely Fatima, you're here. And Lynn Nakamoto, another bleary-eyed warrior of OnPassive, you're here. Peter Dutko, I said hello to you. Who else? Nancy Babcock, hello to you, lovely. Who else? Put your name in if you want to shout out. I think Tanya's on here. Tanya OnPassive is here. Gina Lever. Sean, hello, buddy. Nice to see you on here. Chris Tozen and Rajinder Agwal and Stephen Callahan. Hello, Holly the Bugs. We've got Jarmo. Hello, mate. How you doing? Nancy Babcock. And who's that? Rob's put something. I'll just try and show that. There you go, Rob. Richard Frizu. Hello to you. Rafael Saint-Germain. Hello. What's up, mate? James Williams. And Greta Krings. Hello to you. Chris Tozens and Joe Sordo from Portugal. We've got Don Chadwick. So whilst the names are coming up, Brian Quirk, hello, buddy. How you doing? Newes. Jane and I have just booked a holiday in 1st of January. We're going over to the Barbados. So if there is anybody from Barbados who wants to meet up with me from the 8th of January, I would love to meet up with you guys and get any founders together. So if you are from Barbados, or you're going to be in Barbados,
or just come with us,
or just come with us to Barbados, 8th of January for a week, we're going to be there. Okay, reach out to me, guys, either on Facebook or redredfern1@gmail.com, and I would love to meet up with some founders in Barbados. We can talk about everything, so that would be fantastic. Don Parker, you're here. Avinda Carr, hello to you. So that's about it then from me. So great week in review, lots happening, guys. Keep tuned in as you always are. Yoha Hellman, hello, buddy. We are going to have a great holiday, mate, especially because of OnPassive by January. Fantastic. Looking forward to it. We're going to enjoy ourselves. But more than anything, I'd love to meet up with Joe Lettinen. Hello to you. I would love to meet up with some founders in Barbados. There must be some there. So find out who you are or where they are, and we can, I don't know, make cocktails or something and talk about OnPassive.
Anyone on any surrounding islands,
or anyone who's surrounding islands. I don't even know how it works over there, but we can obviously talk about OnPassive, enjoy ourselves, get to meet each other, and have a thoroughly good time. So that's it from me. Susan Mera, hello to you. We will see you on Monday as far as lives is concerned. I will be on Heroes tomorrow night, but I won't be on until at least half an hour afterwards. Okay, I know it starts at 6:30 UK time, but I probably won't be on until about 7:15, Lynn. Okay, so if you can save me a spot for that, that'll be fantastic. That's it for me then. Have a great weekend wherever you are. If you're in the UK, have a really good bonfire night with the kids. Enjoy the fireworks and the fire. Drink some mulled wine. Very important for bonfire night that you do that. But have a great weekend wherever you are. That's it from me. Speak to you all on Monday. Bye for now.